So for today's video, I'm going to attempt to make a bauernwehr. I probably just butchered the pronunciation, and I'm sorry. But I saw Scalagram's testing one a while ago, and I kind of like the design, so I decided, oh, I should make that. I was looking at it, and that was a year ago. So, yeah, I'm just not getting to it. Things are, I have other stuff coming up. Anyway, so I kind of like the knife because they're kind of like, a very early, like, medieval fighting knife type thing. And I'm pretty sure they're like an early version of the Messers. They're a little shorter and definitely more knife-like than the Messers were, but very similar setup to them. So I'm like, you know what, I might as well make one. I love fighting knives, and a medieval fighting knife sounds cool. And the blade itself is fairly simple. I mean, again, the one Scalagram says that inspired me had a very curved blade to it, but I've seen a lot of them that are like very straight and almost kind of like kitchen knife shaped, and that's kind of what I'm going to make. Just because I like that shape. Don't ask why. I just do. So, I have this chunk of leaf spring here. Yes, I was burning stuff on it. That's why it has charred marks. Don't ask. So, I'm going to forge it out. And, yeah. I mean, it's a blacksmithing video, so forging it is pretty straightforward. So, yeah, I'm going to stop talking and start working. Unlike the people I work with who talk instead of work. Okay, so I got my shape actually almost perfect. Or, well, not perfect, but pretty close to what I needed. Just need to kind of, make that a little pointier if it'll focus. Whatever. So, and of course, working the handle. I want to give quite a bit of meat here because I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. Beyond, again, I need it to fit there. So, my basic plan is, again, grind it to shape, put some bevels in. I'm going to have a bolster kind of go along here, and then have the kind of guard piece that they always have. My plan for that is I'm going to drill a hole, file it square, and that'll be where my piece will fit in. I'm still not certain how I'm going to go about doing that yet, so, just kind of winging it. But I'm going to do all that before heat treat, of course, which, not sure how I feel about that one, but again, I don't want to have to try and, heat treat, or not heat treat, but drill through and file hardened steel. So got to do it that way, and yeah. So let's start grinding, I guess. Okay, I got my everything ground out, sanded most of the way I want it. Now I've already drilled out my holes, 1/4 inch for the brass rod that I have. Not brass, it's stainless steel. Bought it for another project and bought the wrong size. So, you know, just kind of sat around. It'd be cool for this, make it different. I have this as 5/16, so it should be big enough to get this file in. So I can file that to more of a square shape. So that way I can put my the little kind of guard piece in it. I don't want to make it round because then it's just going to kind of twist as it goes. So I figured making it square would probably be a better option. Although now I'm sitting here thinking about the way I'm doing it. Actually, you know what? Disregard that. Now I'm thinking I was going to put like a bolster here and have it so that holding it in place. But I decided to just have wood going up to here and then having that riveted out. So that's actually not necessary, and I drilled that way bigger than I needed to. But you know what? We live and learn. I'm gonna go heat treat these. So I was working on this kind of guard piece here that these knives have, and realized I forgot to film that entire process. So basically, imagine me drilling a hole in a piece of steel, cutting it and grinding the shape, making one end circle, and then peening it out like a rivet. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Nothing too special there. So, then I've also cut these handle scales. I intentionally didn't film those because there's not much to film. I also have, instead of using brass pins, I have this stainless steel tube that I'm going to use. And that'd be kind of cool, something a little different. And yeah, I'm just going to go JB weld these and get back to you. Because again, much like cutting the handle scales out, there's not much to watch. And now we wait. Okay, so now that I have my pieces glued on, I usually would take them out, cut in them, and all that good stuff. Not making a mess, I swear. Since there's not a lot of material here, and the other side is basically flat, I'm just going to go ahead and take my brass pier, run it across here a bunch of times, and then go to the belt sander. Also, I need to cut those off, but I'll just do it with my iron grinder